Yeah, you got a whole host of them coming back, minus Will Honus that's
Yes.
out with an injury.
Yep.
But yeah, you can kind of go across the board and take your pick. These guys are going to have a lot of time to shine this year. You got guys like Caleb Tanner, who's been grooming himself to be one of those breakout kind of guys. Chris Kolarvik, the Northern Illinois transfer, is a guy that really sticks out in my mind. That I think he's going to make a lot of plays. Omaha Burke product Nick Henrich is going to have a lot of time to shine this year. Luke Reimer, what can you say about him? I think he might be, he could be a first team All Big Ten linebacker in my mind if he puts together a big season. Then probably my favorite player on the whole team is Garrett Nelson. I mean, this guy. I mean, we've already seen. I told you about him, Mark, when he was still in high school, and I told you about this guy's motor. And I mean, this guy's one of the most complete football players I've ever seen. That I mean, he reminds me of a Dick Butkus type of a guy, but an outside linebacker and a pass rushing guy, and a guy that can put his hand down in the dirt if he had to. But he plays with that kind of passion, and you can probably just see my face light up when I talk about Garrett. And, I'm looking for a big breakout year out of him. So, and then there's a lot of other guys to throw in there too that are going to get a lot of playing time. So, yeah, I love this group of linebackers, and like we've talked about a lot of these position groups have the most talent and the most depth that we've seen since Scott Frost took over here, and linebacker is absolutely one of those spots.
And just to highlight some of the stats for the players that Greg just reviewed, JoJo Doman led the team in tackles with 58, 6.5 tackles for loss. Will Honus had 57 stops. He was only one behind, 6.5 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. Luke Reimer, 40 tackles, 5 sacks, or 5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks.
Yeah.
Some of those big playmakers at
I kind of did overlook JoJo Doman, and I can't believe I would do that because he's another one of those guys right there with Cam Taylor-Britt, who's heart and soul of this defense, and I'm pretty sure JoJo's going to play on Sundays too. So, yeah, my bad on that one. Look for JoJo to have a huge year this year. And he was one of those guys that didn't participate in spring practice, not out of necessity, but he just didn't want to put any more wear and tear on his body when you don't need it. If I had to look to 3 leaders on that defense, it would be Cam Taylor-Britt, JoJo Doman, and Ben Stilley. So I apologize, JoJo, the Dominator, if you're watching.